Welcome back, friends. Today we're making kuzu and kvass. These dishes carries generations of family warmth, slow-cooked meat, rich flavors, and the kind of meal that brings everyone to the table. I'm just digging up the potatoes here. Simple, earthy, and a little nostalgic. You can almost feel the sun on your back, the smell of fresh soil, and the quiet joy of cooking with care. If you love these cozy family-style recipes, don't forget to subscribe. Join us and keep sharing these little kitchen stories together.
I did not.
And hey, if you want to see more behind the scenes and daily kitchen life, follow us on Instagram too. It's where the stories continue. Now let's move on to the star lamb. Tender, juicy, and full of history, this part of the dish has been passed down in families for generations. Here, my wife is working her magic, preparing the lamb broth in this big barrel. Slow, patient cooking fills the house with warmth. It's a taste of family tradition. Little hacks. Add a pinch of herbs early for deeper flavor and skim the foam to keep it clear. This is how my grandmother did it, she says, smiling. Patience is the secret. And now we gently lower the lamb into the barrel. You can see how careful handling preserves the texture and flavor. Every move matters in family cooking. While I'm tending the fire, my wife is busy with the potatoes, getting them ready for frying. It's a rhythm we've done together for years. Did you know that frying potatoes this way dates back centuries in family kitchens across the region? Crispy outside, soft inside, a texture that brings everyone to the table. She's going to fry them just right, making sure every piece has that golden touch. It's little traditions like this that make a meal memorable. Now she's chopping fresh dill with garlic, aromas that make the kitchen feel alive. Every little slice adds flavor and a family touch to the dish. If you want more behind-the-scenes kitchen moments like this, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. The potatoes are finally ready, golden, crispy, and smelling like home. You can see the magic of simple ingredients done with care. Now my wife sprinkles in the dill and spices, and voila, a dish full of flavor, tradition, and a little pinch of love. All right, time to take the lamb out. It's been soaking up all those rich flavors, and now it's ready for the next step. We generously coat it with spices, each one chosen to honor the family tradition and bring out the best taste. Then we wrap it carefully in parchment and foil, keeping all the juices and aromas locked in. It's like tucking it in for a cozy little roast. Finally, it goes into the oven. Now we wait, and in the meantime, the whole house fills with that irresistible, slow-cooked lamb smell, pure comfort. Now we're out gathering berries. There's something magical about picking them fresh. It's like collecting tiny pieces of summer, full of color and flavor. My wife will turn these into delicious jam. This is a tradition passed down through generations. Every family has their secret twist. Fun fact, did you know that the natural pectin in berries helps the jam set without extra additives? Nature does most of the work for us. Little hack, gently mash the berries before cooking to release more flavor, but don't overdo it. You want some texture in your jam. As she stirs the bubbling mixture, the aroma fills the kitchen and even the backyard. It's the smell of memories, comfort, and a family gathered together. We pour the boiling water over the berries in the jars, letting the heat wake up their flavor and aroma. Then we close the jars tightly, making sure they're sealed for long-lasting freshness. Finally, we wrap them in a blanket. It's an old trick to let them cool slowly, which helps prevent cracks and preserves that rich homemade taste. All right, let's take the lamb out. Look at this masterpiece, golden, juicy, and full of all those rich flavors we built step by step. If you enjoyed this journey and want more family-style recipes and kitchen stories, don't forget to subscribe and join our little cooking adventure. All right, it's time to taste. The lamb looks incredible, and I can't wait to dig in. Oh, lucky pups. They get a taste of the lamb too. Some family treats are for everyone, furry friends included. Now, we're sitting down at the table to try everything together. Look at this view. It's a feast for the eyes and the stomach. If you want more behind-the-scenes kitchen moments and family recipes, follow us on Instagram. It's where the stories continue. Every bite tells a story of tradition, patience, and sharing meals with the people you love. This is what cooking is really about. Now we're moving on to the Kvass. I brought plenty of bread to get started. It's going to be rich and full of flavour. I'll warm up the oven while my wife chops the bread into smaller pieces, preparing it perfectly for fermentation. Fun fact, Kvass has been a staple in our region for centuries, originally made at home from leftover bread. It's sweet, tangy, and full of history. Slightly drying the bread before using helps deepen the flavour and gives a better colour to the Kvass. Now my wife is taking care of the berries, mashing them into a smooth puree, rich, fresh, and full of colour. Meanwhile, I'm arranging the small pieces of bread on the tray, getting them ready for drying. Drying the bread is key. It'll give the Kvass that perfect deep flavour and nice aroma. Alright, time to send it into the oven. The bread will toast beautifully and the aroma will fill the kitchen. Oh, it's ready already. Let's give it a try. Crispy, golden, and full of that homemade flavour.
Ben boşluğa kavurmak için başlamış gibi. Bilmiyorum hazır.
I brought a huge barrel. Now it's time to add the toasted bread and the mashed berries. Everything mixes together to start the Kvass fermentation. If you love seeing these traditional recipes come alive, don't forget to subscribe. Did you know that using both bread and berries gives kvass a unique balance of sweetness and tang? Each ingredient plays its part in the flavor. Also, letting it ferment slowly at room temperature helps develop the natural fizz and depth. Patience really is key in making perfect Kvass. I'm out for a walk with the horses. They're taking a refreshing drink from the pond. Such peaceful little moments in the day. Now I need to gather some soil because I'm planning to plant a little something near the house. It's these small projects that make the home feel alive. I remember helping my parents in the garden as a kid, feeling the earth in my hands and imagining how things would grow. Each handful of soil feels like a tiny promise, a start of something that will bloom and bring life and color to our yard. Planting is more than just gardening. It's a family story, a connection to the land, and a reminder that patience and care always pay off. And of course, we water everything, giving life to what we just planted and watching it start its little journey. All right, let's get back to the KVAs. It's ready. The fermentation gave it that lovely fizz and rich aroma. Now we'll start straining it, separating the liquid from the bread and berries. You can already smell the sweet, tangy goodness. Fun fact, traditional Kvass often uses rye bread, which adds a deeper flavor and natural color to the drink. I love how this drink tells a story. Every step, from toasting the bread to fermenting the berries, connects us to generations past. Once strained, my wife will pour it into jars. Seeing it settle, fizzing slightly, is always a satisfying moment. Finally, it's ready to enjoy, a homemade kvass full of tradition, flavor, and a little bit of family magic in every sip. Now we're thinking about grilled chicken. Time to get it sizzling on the fire. I love the smell of chicken grilling slowly. It fills the air with anticipation and memories of family barbecues.
Ja, ben sana sonra geliyor.
Allah hey.
Look at our puppies. Aren't they just adorable? Little bundles of joy stealing everyone's attention. All right, the chicken is ready. Golden, juicy, and smelling irresistible. It's time to sit down at the table and enjoy this feast together. We'll be pairing the grilled chicken with our homemade kvass, a perfect balance of flavors. If you enjoyed this cozy family cooking journey, don't forget to subscribe. Join us for more recipes, stories, and kitchen adventures.